Hey y'all, whether it's morning, evening, or afternoon, I'm just glad that you guys had decided to vibe with E. Yes, the one and only E. Hey y'all, what's up? What's poppin'? I hope you all are doing amazing, feeling amazing, and just being amazing overall. And if not, it's okay. Your time is coming soon, my friend. Remember, bad times don't last forever. After every storm, there is a rainbow at the end, okay? So before we get into it, I just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello to the new vibers. I hope you all become the OG vibers. Hello, what's going on? What's popping to the OG viber babies? But overall, like I say it all the time, welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. I am so thankful for you all. I appreciate the love and support that you have been giving me lately. I really, really appreciate it. It's very, very, very impacted within my life, but not only in my life, but also how I am doing things that you guys are enjoying. So I thank you all so very much. And I thank y'all for your time, patience, love, support, all that nature. I know y'all probably be tired of me saying it, but it's like I have to give credit when it's due. Y'all giving me my credit when it's due, so I have to give y'all credit when it's due, okay? So we are in we are in week 3 of October. 2 weeks before you know it, well, a week before you know it, yeah, a week or two, whatever. Before you know it, here come Halloween, and Halloween is the start of every freaking holiday. It's the start of holiday season. Even though some people may or may not celebrate, and that's okay. But once that this like around this time, this way October fly, then here come Thanksgiving. Then here come Black Friday. Then here come Christmas. And then here come the New Year. Like, wow. And to all the other holidays that are out there too, to all the other people that celebrates all those different type of holidays. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, is it Boxing Day, and all those days. It's just that season. It's that season where it's coming to us and it's like, ooh, I gotta get on it, gotta prepare for it to come. If you celebrate with your family and friends or whoever, it's that time. I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm excited. And I hope you all are excited about the holiday time as well. Hopefully, well, I'm not going to say hopefully. We will be talking about holiday time, of course, because I do it every year. This is going to be my second year doing this. I think talking about holidays. I have to go back because I remember talking about Thanksgiving real big with my family. So, but without further ado, guys, whether you are on the go or at home or sitting somewhere at a desk, at work, wherever you're at, I want you all to turn me up. I don't care how you're listening to me. AirPods, headphones, speakers, whatever, turn it up. Because as always, every vibe of the day is something special. And if you're new here, yes, every day, every vibe of the day that lands on a Wednesday is something special. Okay? As well as for the new ones as well, my podcast is based on mind, body, and soul. When I first started out, I did talk about any and everything I felt as though. But now it's like as a person that is and the environment, as well as going to school, dealing with humans and health services, I wanted to give you guys some insights on what I do, and as well as to see if it will help you all in your lives as well. So hopefully the vibes that I have been giving out since my podcast had made 1 year in June having becoming a big impact on your life, because it's slowly but surely becoming a big impact on mine, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. Today's vibe of the day is opportunities and challenges. So if you guys had listened to the last week's vibe of the day, it was small change for a big impact. They somewhat correlate the same, but with this one, it impacts with like the opportunities that you have and maybe the challenges that may come with it, that also impacts with your mind, body, and soul, because they say always trust your gut excuse me, or follow your heart regardless. But also too, not only do I just focus on mind, body, and soul, but I focus on the real life situations that we go through as human beings that many people don't talk about, or we don't really put a put a light on, and that shed a light on and that's okay, because I'm here to teach. Even though I'm teaching you guys, I'm teaching myself also, and y'all are teaching me as well when I get the feedback and stuff from y'all as well. So sorry guys, I think I'm slowly becoming to lose my voice again, but hopefully not, because I ain't got time for that. So let's get into it. Who faces opportunities and challenges in a particular field or situation, and who can help navigate them? So people in any field, from students to professionals, faces opportunities and challenges as they work towards their goals. So for example, students might deal with academic pressure, while professors may experience career advancement opportunities or workplace difficulties. So with that being said, those who can help navigate these situations, including mentors, colleagues, supervisors, or industry executives. Support systems such as peer networks and educational instructors can also provide guidance. So within that part, that question was, who faces opportunities and challenges in a particular field or situation, and who can navigate them? So I use an example for students and professors because, like I said, and if you're new here, I'm a student myself. This is my last year in college, getting my bachelor's. Ooh, I get my master's after I graduate with my bachelor's. Right after I get my bachelor's, I'm going right back to school. I can't take a break. But I use that because also, like I said, I do have an internship also with my old elementary and middle school, and I don't really see how the kids are academics in class that much, because I can't really sit in all their classes. But I can relate on a level when it comes to being a college student and seeing the professors, because I've been going to college since 2020, since I graduated out of high school. So, excuse me. So I see and understand the frustrations of how things go and how it is to be a student, but also hearing from professors like how it is as well. And also TAs, they could be also the ones to help assist within students as well as the professors. But whatever in general, but overall in general, when it comes to facing opportunities and challenges in a particular field or situation, let's just take a particular field or situation, but just let me just take out particular field, because everyone faces opportunities and challenges, point blank period. Children on up to older adults, they all we all deal with opportunities and challenges in our lives. Regardless of how big or small it is, we go through it, and our best bet is to do what's best for us. And with the help of our peers, such as our other family members, kin folks, that means fake cousins, but you could consider them your family, your friends, colleagues, uh, sports teammates, whatever, whoever you depend on to help you with this journey. That's a good thing too, because like I had mentioned in here, when it comes to a students and to professors, that was a good example I felt to use, because in the school setting for me, but also if for you guys, even if you are not in a school setting, but y'all are similar within like how it goes, but just replacing the names, even with on a job, we all struggle with opportunities and challenges. Like, maybe this job may be for you, but then it's challenges that come with everything. And it's like, is this for you or is this not for you? So having those conversations with yourself and others, yes, there's nothing wrong with talking to yourself. So people be like, that's crazy. Sometimes you need to have that mirror conversation with yourself. And that also helps you practice facial expressions, tones, and that helps you also be comfortable. Like how when you were little, or you tell your kids, or kids here now, practice in the mirror. They're talking to themselves. So yellow. But we all face opportunity and challenges and in life, even if it's our profession, personal life, we all go through it. And having those people in our lives that we can count on, like I say all the time, the reasons are the ones that you should be counting on, like them people that's here for a reason, versus them seasons who's not really here for you, is just here in a once in a blue moon. And if you're new here, I'm big on that saying, You know, there's people here for a reason, and there's some here that's only for a season. The season people are only seasonal, like, you know, how they have seasonal workers. They're only here for this season, and they're not here for the rest of the season. That's where the reasons come here. Like, they permanent. They here from fall. They here from fall, winter, spring, summer. Summer, spring, fall, all that. So keep that in mind. Also, whenever you're having those moments and you want to talk and vent to somebody, make sure you're talking to people that you are comfortable with, that you know, okay, I'm going through this, I'm facing this opportunity, or I'm having challenges. I go through it, we all go through it, but who can I count on? Who can I run to? But also, too, it has to be vice versa, you know? So, what type of opportunities are available and what challenges may arise in pursuing them? So, within this scenario, it's basically, well, this question and scenario is just saying, like, what type of opportunities are out there and how are they available, and what challenges may arise within pursuing it. So, I'm gonna give y'all an example, such as like going to college. Is opportunities out there that's helping you build a career. However, the challenge is the schoolwork. Are you really willing to do this? You know, at times some of us are not good at math. I'm not good at math. It took me until I failed statistics twice in college to finally get it together. Because in college, sometimes they don't even, you got 3 times, and the third time you don't do it, oh, I forgot what else. I know it's bad. If you don't pass the third time, it's bad. Mind you, I was in community college, and I went to community college during a pandemic. So certain subjects like that, I had to be in person. Like when I started my freshman year doing Zoom, it was depressing. It wasn't it. It wasn't it. Then I tried again, same thing over the pandemic during the summer. It wasn't working until they lift the pandemic and everything, and I was able to go in person. I passed. I was just like, thank you, because it's not for me. If you a math magician and all that, shout out to y'all. I can write a paper in a heartbeat before I will solve a math problem, break down a math problem, okay? But you live and you learn, because the opportunities for me was, my opportunity was me going to school. The challenge was having those classes that, like we all say, that does not impact with our majors. As a social work major now, when I was at community college, I was a general, I did general studies. I studied anything up until my sophomore year, towards the like spring semester of my freshman year. Then the next semester will be my sophomore year, my last year. I said I want to do human counseling. They didn't have social work, so human counseling was the closest thing. So you live and you learn. I learned from that mistake, and I be telling people all the time, don't give up on yourself though. Keep going, keep going. And that's what I did. Yes, it hurt me in the process, but it made me stronger, and it made me understand that it's when it comes to opportunities in life, there's always a challenge. I want y'all to always remember that, regardless of how good that opportunity is, it's always a little challenge. Maybe a little or big challenge. Regardless, you gotta put them boots on and march your way up there and see if you can take it or not. Because the first time I was like, this ain't it, and I was like, I never had failed. I was like, a class, I was like, what am I so? Then I was like, I'm gonna do it again. It really wasn't there until I said, you know what? I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to get all the help I can. That's another thing, too. Regardless of what you do, get all the help and resources that you need to achieve that opportunity that you want to do, as well as to overcome those challenges that comes with that opportunity. Okay? So opportunities can range from promotions, scholarships, and internships to learning new skills or developing professional network. Challenges may include competitions, financial limitation, time consumer, or personal setbacks. And pursuing opportunities, individuals often need to stay adapted and prepared to handle obstacles such as unexpected changes or high demands. So, basically what I said gave y'all an example, but we're going to go a little bit deeper when I just said that opportunities, they're blessings. No matter how big or small that opportunity is to others, to you, I don't care if it's like you get a refund check, it's $800, and somebody be like, that ain't nothing. But to you, that's an opportunity that you thought you never could have. So no matter how big or small the opportunity is, appreciate it, but also cherish it. Cherish those moments, cherish those things in your life, because opportunities, they can really creep up on you. Like I say all the time, if you're having a bad day, you know, if you're going through bad times don't last forever, because the good ones are creeping. That's where opportunities come. As a person like me, I've seen opportunities come out of nowhere when I've been just going through so much. And I'll be like, wow, this opportunity came at me by a fly, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to cherish it. I'll say this, regardless of what you do in life, don't let nobody or anything dim your light. You work so hard to get where you at, and this opportunity was landed to you. Like I said, I don't care how big or small it was, or it is. Take that and put it on a pedestal, as well as putting yourself on one. Because that's one thing I noticed too. As humans, we don't really give ourselves praises like we do for others. And in order for us to give praise, we have to know how to praise ourselves. I know it's kind of tricky to be like, huh? But you know how they say self-love. We got to love on ourselves before we can be able to love on others. So when it comes to opportunities that arrange in your life, no matter how big or small it is, a promotion, scholarships, internships, learning a new skill, developing professional networks, or whatever, etc., take that opportunity, take it on the chin, have your head up high, hold your head up high, and walk with grace. However, and most of the times, when it comes to challenges that we have in life, it includes some competition. We all know what that is. Somebody always trying to say, oh, I'm better than you. You think you better than me. When in reality, we the same. We're going for the same thing, but might be navigated in a different way. But at the end of the day, you gonna get what I'm getting, and I'm getting what you getting. Regardless, competition is one of them things where it's like, I could do anything, you could do better. I mean, okay. If you good at it, hey, I'm not gonna force you. But if we going for the same thing, I'm gonna wish you nothing but the best. Because we don't do that negative energy. However, we see it. I see it. I see competition. And that's a challenge that make or break you. And at times it broke me. And then you also have to think, who can you tell certain stuff to? And what can you or cannot display? I live by the saying, be a mystery. Certain stuff I leave a mystery to, because that's when people want to get in your business, and that's where a challenge come in, when they want to challenge you, and then they want to be like, oh, I did this long ago. I could do that 10 times. I don't like that. But it's reality. We live in it, we learn through it, because that's we can't change people, but we can change ourselves. And ever since I understood, like, people be in competition and want to make you versus this one, or I take it on the chin and be like, look, it's a challenge in life, but I'm not going to let you beat with me. Like how they say, I'm not finna dance with the devil. I'm not doing it. So competition is always a big thing within challenges, but I always say, sometimes I like a little competition depending on what it is, but then it's like, for the fun of it in the moment. But then in reality, I'm like, this ain't for me. Because some people don't know how to hold and fold it. No, don't know how to hold and fold them. And I don't have the time, and I don't have the patience. So I just be like, no. So if y'all like a good competition, cool. But I like a good friendly one. Some people like it like rough and all. That scares me. But it is what it is. And then do what's for your nature, but also just don't Don't do something that may hurt you or the other person in the end, because feelings are very important and feelings matter. So we have to be very, very cautious of what we say and do, because even as I catch myself, because that impacts with being biased. We all are biased in some type of shape or form. Trust me, nobody's perfect. It's okay, because we live and we learn through those. It's the challenges that we have and we're learning through them, and that's okay. Every day we're learning something new. We're learning something new. So as well as within challenges, you have the competition. Then you have the financial aid limitation. Regardless of what you do in life, that may be an opportunity, is sometimes it's like I said, financial limitation. Like college kids may get a refund. 9 times out of 10, half of us is not. I never forget when I got my first one from community college, and the community college I went to in my city, you know how they had the city county line. I'm in the city, but I'm right in it. Like I'm like the city up top and the county down the bottom of my house. No, sorry. Yes, city up top and the county down the bottom of my house. They didn't want to hear that. It took me a minute to get a refund check. And when I got mine, I was like, okay, ooh. If I didn't apply for scholarships and stuff like that, I think I wouldn't have that financial aid. I wouldn't got there, I wouldn't have received that refund. Even though my first refund was not a big one, it still was something, because at first I was paying out of pocket. I know y'all can agree with me, paying out of pocket for things that you should not be paying out of pocket for, but you have to, because when it comes to opportunities, it's always a challenge, and financial limitation at times is a challenge. It's a challenge in life. I'm paying bills, putting food on the table, putting clothes on your back, putting shoes on your feet. It's a challenge that we go through. But I always say this: don't stop, keep going. Can't stop, won't stop, don't stop. Keep going. Because it's a challenge. It is, but keep going until you see the numbers you want to see. And that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm not in the position right now when it comes to dollar signs I want to see, but long as I have some money. Because at one point in time, I didn't have no money coming in. And I learned from that, because that was a financial limitation that I had went through. Like the opportunity, still to this day, I'm a college student, but I'm a senior now. It's but so much I can do when I was in community college, or when I first started at my university. I was hustling like it was no tomorrow. 2 jobs, working one job, 4 days out the week, 3 or 4 days out the week, and the other one 2 or 3 days. So, we go through it. And if you're going through it now, I wish you nothing but the best. You got this. My friend, bad times don't last forever, because them good ones are creeping on you slowly but surely. And whoever you believe in is most definitely putting in the works for you. They most definitely doing a magic. They most definitely working the miracles and making the things happen. Just stay patient, but also put in the work too, to show that you're trying and that you're really willing to get to this. Because like I said, those bad times will last forever. So like I say, these challenges, these challenges don't last forever. It is messed up, but they don't last forever. As well as time consistency. One thing about it, I was just talking at my internship about it Monday. If you guys don't follow me on the podcast page, I want you guys to follow the podcast page. And the name of the podcast page is Vibing with E. That's VIBING.WITHE. That's where I keep y'all updated on what's going on. Showing y'all a little background of what I'm doing, because I did tell y'all I wanted to take y'all on a little journey of how internship is, as well as pouring my internship into the podcast and dimming light on the podcast while at internship. So with one of the not social workers, one of the psychiatrists, me and her was talking, and we would talk about how when you go to school, when it's your senior year, even in high school, senior year period, or your last year anywhere, time is nothing to play with. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I be so busy with schoolwork. I have to make sure that I make time for y'all because y'all my number one. Y'all part of my number one priority too. Because this is something. Once I'm in the habit of something that impacts my life and is impacting others too, and it's making a difference and it's appropriate and all that good stuff, I'm not gonna put on the back burner. I remember I put you on the back burner once, but I was sick, so y'all know, bear with me. But once you get used to things, it's like, okay, I have to make sure this is done by this timeline. One thing I don't like is procrastination. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I don't know how the people I know do it. I just don't know how y'all do it. It's like, how can y'all do this? And I'm pulling all nighters. That's me. I could pull it all nighter before the daggone assignment is even due. I pull it all nighter probably a week before the assignment's due. That's just me. People be like, what? I'll wait till it's done that day. It's going long as it get done. I'm like, hey, that's up to you. That's you, boo. Do what you gotta do. But that's a challenge for me, and it may be a challenge for you too. Because what may work for you may not work for me, and what may work for you may not work for me. So that's a challenge too that we also have to have to understand and say, like, whatever you do, I can't do it too, and whatever I do, you can't do it too, but it's okay. But I want y'all to remember, time is precious. Time waits for nobody. If you know you got a free minute on your hand, you ain't doing nothing, get that work done. Get whatever you've been laying off for a minute. I don't care if it's not related to school, work. It's related to something that you have a passion for, you've been just dying to do. Get to it. Because I'm telling you, that maybe is a big opportunity for you. So we want to change those challenges into opportunities. You see a little twist I did right there? So, time is something. I'm going to let y'all know that. And I've been learning that too. Every free minute I get, I'm doing assignments or I'm preparing for the vibe of the day. That's why also too, most of the times I don't record as much because, for instance, like if it's 5 Wednesdays in 1 month, most of the time y'all going to get 3 videos out of me. If it's 4 Wednesdays out of the month, you're going to get 2. Regardless, y'all hear me audio though. As long as y'all get this audio, that's all that matters to me. Some of y'all love the visuals, and I love it too. However, y'all know space is a big thing, right? Like, I'm trying. Like, I want to get a new camera and everything. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But I just want y'all to know that time is very precious. Do what you got to do. I know we want to do our self-care and stuff. Do it. But I'd rather you handle your business before you get comfortable. Okay. So another thing that also impacts with time with challenges also is personal setbacks. Boom. That's flat out. Don't let anything or anyone set you back for what you want to accomplish in life. The opportunities that we give in life at times, they also comes with personal setbacks, as well as being students. I have classmates now that are parents, and it's somewhat a setback for them. But what I do applaud them and give them grace on is that they didn't give up. They might have started a little bit late, but they didn't give up. And they still took that risk and took that chance. Even within a career setting, it's they're going for what they want. They're going for what they've been wanting to do. Yes, it was a little setback, but they had the opportunity to get it. Even though there's a challenge that they're going through as being parents, a full-time parent, then trying to pay a full-time student, and then trying to be a part-time or a full-time worker, that's a big challenge. But I applaud them and I commend them because it's hard regardless. Even if you do or do not have children, even if you're an adult, whatever, we all go through our personal setbacks. And I want you to know that, yes, setbacks are very tragic. It's hurting, but you got to fight that. Regardless, so the opportunity, you're going to figure it out one way or another. Even if you have to add a little bit months onto what you're doing or whatever, keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop, because you want to change the challenge to make sure that you keep your eye on the prize of why you have this opportunity, regardless of what it is, what you're doing, how long it is, whatever. Do it, because you've been working so hard for this. You've been putting the pieces together. You've been praying. You've been doing everything you can for it. So keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Okay. So just know that within the opportunities, please keep going. Stay adapt to it and be prepared to handle those obstacles because you're a warrior and you got this. So when is the right time to act on any opportunity, and when do challenges typically surface during this process? Point blank period. The right time to act on the opportunity can depend on factors like the timing in the market or in your life, personal reasons, or the availability of the resources. So, for instance, students may need to apply for internships during specific windows, while professionals may pursue career changes when industries tend shift. And the challenges can arise at different stages, like early in a career or during periods of growth, and typical surfers when adjusting to a new role. Point blank period is really the right time when you feel as though it's the right time. When you feel as though you have the right time to start a family, do it. If you think this is a right time for you to get a house, do it. Get a car, do it. Be in love, do it. Go back to school, do it. Go to school, do it. Get in this career, start this business, etc., do it. However, there are things in life that packs with challenges. But like I just said and like I just read, challenges will arrive at different stages at your life. But long as you know how to fight with that challenge, long as you don't let that challenge get the best of you, long as you know when to get nasty and when not to get nasty, do it. This is plain and simple. When you feel as though the time is right, when you feel like this is for me, I'm gonna do this and this is gonna make sense, regardless of who think it is and it's not, do it. I don't care what time it is, when it is. Start it. Like I said last week, and if you guys didn't hear, small change for a big impact will improve in so many ways. That comes with the opportunities as well in life. That comes with the challenges. But you brave. You know how to handle this, and you're going to do this with the support of your peers, or not. But support is key. Do it. Do it when it's right for you. If you feel like it's right for you now, do it. You feel like do it. Do it, my friend. Don't hold back anymore. Because that's where challenge come in when it comes to the time. And just let things fly by. Do it as soon as you can. When you feel as though this is right for you, do it. So here comes the where, and we got one more. So where do opportunities often emerge? And where are challenges most likely to occur in specific environments or industries? This is another one that's point blank period. Opportunities often emerge in an environment where growth and involvement are present, such as universities, teaching, tech hubs, or dynamic industries. Challenges are likely to arise in a fast-paced, competitive environment or where resources are limited. So, for example, industries undergoing rapid technology changes such as health or IT may present both change into involved in the challenge of staying current with a new development. So, opportunities happen everywhere. And they often emerge when, like I said, impacts with when you're ready and where you wanted to have it to be ready at. But also, that's where the challenges lie in too, because most of the time they may be in certain areas or an environment or industry. But I'm going to say this: challenges is everywhere. Even me as a student, a full-time student, and a full-time internship student, and a full-time podcaster, it's a challenge in every one of those aspects in my life. And I know it's a challenge in yours. Regardless if it's full-time, part-time, PRN, seasonal, we all go through it. Like I said, they happen anywhere and everywhere. But we have to be able to fight that demon off and know how to handle it. We know when to do it, when to hold it for them and where to hold it for them. And within these opportunities that come our way, they come out of nowhere. But we also have to be prepared for where they're coming from and how can we deal with it. Okay. So, lastly, why is it important to recognize both opportunities and challenges, and why do challenges often surface as stepping stones to success? Ooh, I'm glad I let these little mess go for list. So, recognizing both opportunities and challenges is crucial because they shape personal and professional growth. Challenges often act as learning, experiencing, excuse me, forcing individuals to develop resilience, problem solving skills, and adapting. Overcoming challenges and leading to new opportunities transform what initially seems like an obstacle into a stepping stone towards success. Period. Point blank, period. Like I said, regardless of how good or big or small that opportunity is, take it. And the challenges that come your way, it may make you or break you. But at the end of the day, it's a stepping stone for you to let you know that this is for me. I'm going to stick out. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to rock out with it. I'm going to do what I got to do because this is for me. And I'm glad I did this. And I'm glad I stuck with this. So keep this in mind. Everything you do in life, no matter how big or small the challenge is or the opportunity is, it's it's always going to be a good or bad time days, but don't let them bad times get the best of you, because them good times help you, but also them bad times made you stronger, and it's a stepping stool to help you, as well as impacting with a stepping stone. So from this day forward, take that risk. It's okay to go through those bad times, but those bad times don't last forever. It make or break you, but in the end, it always make you. So you can lead up to that good time of understanding like this really made me. This is my stepping stone, and this is my stomping ground. Okay. So that is it for today. I hope you all have enjoyed today's vibe of the day. I wish you all nothing but the best. Please be safe out here. I love you all dearly. Please make sure that you're being kind to others and being kind to yourself. Please also remember that love on yourself. Like I always say, love on yourself and love on others. Respect each other with respect, and respect yourself as well. But also do what's for you. Also do that self-care. Also just be free. Okay? But most importantly, display good vibes all the time. Okay. So without further ado, I thank you all so very much for taking the time out of y'all busy day to even listen to me. I appreciate that a lot. And I know y'all, like, you say this all the time. If you're new here, yes, you're going to hear it all the time, because it's my appreciation. Because we all have things in life. We're adults, it's children listening. It's whoever's listening to me, wherever you are. I appreciate you. I thank you, because you don't have to do this, but you are. And I appreciate you, because that shows that you appreciate me and I appreciate you. So I'm giving y'all flowers, y'all hugs, y'all know how I say little virtual hugs or audio, whatever hugs, kisses, all that, because I appreciate y'all for all your time and patience. And I wish you all enough but the best. Please be safe out here. Be careful. Love on yourself. Love on one another. Just be so kind. Okay? You guys will hear from me next Wednesday. I love y'all all. Peace, love, and hair grease. Bye.